Hi, everyone. Welcome to Manifest Your Best 2021, presented by Bondi Sands and College Fashionista. I'm Annie Wang, one of the co-founders of Her Campus Media and your host for today. Now, I know many of us are starting new chapters in our life right now, whether that is a new school year, a new job, or maybe just a new season in your life. And no matter where you're headed, today we're talking all about manifesting positivity, tackling those new experiences with confidence, and most importantly, showing up as your best self. We have such an amazing lineup for you guys today, and we're going to start by sharing some concrete practices that you can try incorporating into your life, such as manifesting with crystals, a routine to make you feel even more confident in your skin, and finally, intention journaling. Then we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about setting goals for yourself. And finally, we're going to wrap up with a relaxing, pampering ASMR session. So we want to hear from you and we want to interact with you all day on social. So be sure to use the hashtag ManifestYourBest2021 to let us know what you're learning and loving today. So without further ado, let's get started and jump right into our amazing programming. Our first session is called Crystal Clear. We'll be hearing from Tania Marie, who is a content creator and crystal shop. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Crystal Clear. My name is Tania Marie. I'm an artist, creator, and crystal shop owner. You can find me on Instagram at It's Tania Marie and on TikTok at Princess Tanny. Today I'll be presenting some of the basics to crystals, share with you exactly what crystals are, why they're used, and the different ways that you can manifest and incorporate crystals into your life. So just starting off, crystals are formed by the earth during a process that is known as crystallization. And crystallization occurs when liquids and gases come together under high pressures and temperatures to form a solid. So the solid structures that are formed during crystallization create perfect patterns and geometric shapes that are essentially perfect. And it's believed that this organization of the molecules and atoms that make up crystals cause them to vibrate at such high frequencies that they can actually impact us and our surroundings. So crystals have been used for thousands of years and throughout many different cultures. The first real evidence that we have of crystals actually dates back to around 4,500 BC, and it comes from the ancient Sumerians. And since then, crystals and other gemstones have also been found in ancient Egyptian civilizations. And there's evidence to suggest that they were used for protection and even as a way to show status or wealth. So you can find crystals referenced even in many religious texts like the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran. So crystals have also been used in Chinese medicine to correct for different imbalances within the body. And now that I've shared a little bit about what makes crystals so unique, I'm going to show you some of my favorite crystals and the different ways that you can use them and incorporate them into your life. But before I get started, I'd like to share that crystals are not a replacement to any form of medical or mental health treatment. Crystals are oftentimes associated with the word healing, but that does not mean that it is a replacement to traditional medicine. So, as always, please seek professional medical treatment if you do have any concerns. But without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with clear quartz. This one is really great for beginners. It's well known for providing clarity and aiding with focus and concentration. This stone is also great for manifesting, and it can actually accelerate your prayers and manifestations. A fun fact about clear quartz is that it's actually found in a lot of our modern technology, so like computers and satellites and even credit cards. Next, we have amethyst. Amethyst comes in some really, really beautiful shades of purple. And this one is great for if you're looking to bring in passion and creativity into your life. Amethyst increases intuition and it aids with increasing your inner wisdom. So we all know that we have wisdom, but sometimes if it feels like it's a little stuck, this one is really great for helping to unlock that wisdom. And amethyst is also great for dream recall and dream work. So if you're interested in like astral projection, this stone is great for helping to aid astral travel. Up next, we have Amazonite. Amazonite is really great for helping people speak their truth. So this one brings balance to the throat and the heart chakras. And if you're a business owner or if you're someone who's looking to just attract more business opportunities into your life, Amazonite is a great option for you to pick up. This is also a really calming stone and it's known to bring in peaceful energy. Next, we have rose quartz. Rose quartz is the stone of unconditional love. This one is really one of my favorites, and it's really great for those who are on a self-love journey and who are just looking to build your self-esteem. So this is rose quartz. It comes in some really pink, beautiful pink, pale colors. It's also another really great healing stone, especially for those who may be experiencing any form of grief. Now, tiger's eye is a very, very lucky stone, and it's well known for helping people reach their goals. Tiger's eye comes in these really beautiful golden and brown stripes and bands that you can find it in. It's really great for boosting self-confidence and it encourages discernment. So if you're facing a really difficult decision, this stone can help push you towards taking action. Next, we have citrine. Citrine is known as the stone of abundance. So this one is really, really great for attracting wealth, money, and success into your life. Citrine is great for improving your motivation and creativity too. So I actually have citrine in two different forms. I have heat-treated amethyst, which looks like this. And then I also have the natural citrine. Now they're both very similar, but citrine in its natural state will provide the most of its properties. Now, the next one has gotten really, really popular recently, and I totally understand why, because I love to carry this one around with me, and that is carnelian. This one is really great for increasing courage and creativity. Carnelian is an energizing stone, so it's great for those who are looking to increase your motivation throughout the day, but it's not something that you might want to keep near your bed because you might be tossing and turning with this one. It's also a great one, and it's really well known for guarding you from envious or negative energy. So this is carnelian. It comes in some really beautiful reds. You can even find it in brown colors. It's really beautiful. Next, we have black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is another one of my favorites. This one is a really grounding stone, and it's really great for helping to banish any type of negative energy or negative thinking. I also love carrying this one around with me, especially when I'm feeling anxious or just a little overwhelmed by my surroundings. This one's great at helping to ease those feelings of panic. And if you're also looking for a stone to help protect or cleanse your aura, black tourmaline is a great option. Up next, we have selenite. Selenite can be found in a few different forms. So this is the traditional selenite that you might find, but it also can be found in satin spar, which is a little bit of a softer stone. It's more flaky. And then it can also be found as desert rose. So desert rose has this really distinctive texture to it, and it does kind of resemble like rose petals. But I also like to think of tumbleweeds when I see these. This stone is really unique because selenite does not absorb energy, so it's commonly used to cleanse other crystals. So you'll often find people with selenite plates or selenite bowls to cleanse their crystals. Selenite is also a very calming stone, and it's often used in meditation and in other spiritual practices. So the stones that I've shared with you so far are really beginners friendly. So if you're just starting out your crystal collection, these are really great to just get you started. But if you've already started your crystal collection, I'd have two more stones for you that are a little bit better for people who are more familiar with crystal energy. So next we have honey calcite. This one is also known as golden calcite, and it's really great to bring with you to either school or work because it's said to increase alertness and memory. Honey calcite is also a really great stone for manifestation. If you've been struggling to bring your ideas to life, honey calcite is another stone that really encourages you to take action. And lastly, we have sodalite. Sodalite comes in a really beautiful mix of blues and white spots, but you can also find this stone with some hints of purple and green. Sodalite is really well known for providing emotional and energetic balance, and it really works well with amethyst. So if you can get your hands on these two, they work really well together. Sodalite is great for encouraging mental clarity and rational thinking. So that's why it's oftentimes used in the work or school environment. And if you're someone who does experience a lot of mood changes, this one is great for bringing balance to those emotions. So next, I want to go over some different ways to manifest and attract different things into your life using the power of crystals. So how you use your crystals is personal preference. You can choose to carry them with you, decorate your home with them, or even just add crystals to meditation and journaling practices. So however you do choose to incorporate crystals into your life, remember that you still must put in the work to align yourself with your desires, and crystals are just a great addition to that journey and can actually speed up your manifestations. So for example, when I am journaling and visualizing, those are actually my favorite ways to manifest. So when I'm journaling goals for my business, I like to really envision myself already accomplishing the goals and writing down my thoughts and feelings and emotions after achieving my desires. So I like to have tiger's eye and citrine with me to help attract and visualize those feelings of success and wealth. Now, when I'm meditating, I like to have clear quartz with me to help provide clarity and to help ease my mind from overthinking. And I also like to bring in some black tourmaline to help keep me grounded. So these are just a few ways that you can incorporate crystals into your manifestations. And before we close out, I thought I'd add in just one last mineral because of how popular it's been. I think it's actually the most searched mineral on my website, and that is moldavite. This is a small piece of moldavite, but it's very, very mighty. Don't let it fool you. It's not even a crystal at all. It's actually a form of glass rock known as tektite. So moldavite was actually formed from a meteorite that hit the earth probably about 10 to 15 million years ago. So it's not a naturally occurring rock, and it's pretty rare, but that's okay because it's not for everyone. If you're on TikTok or YouTube, you may have heard many people sharing their moldavite experiences, and some of them can range from exciting and happy to just kind of awful. So I definitely don't recommend this for everyone. I thought I'd just share just because of its recent popularity. Moldavite is known for bringing transformation into your life. It's a really powerful way to open and unblock your chakras. So if you're incorporating Moldavite into your spiritual practice, it can really challenge you to face and heal trauma and bring in true and genuine change into your life. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me in this session of Crystal Clear. Thank you to College Fashionista and Bondi Sands for having me. Again, my name is Tania Marie. You can find me on Instagram at It's Tania Marie and TikTok at Princess Tanny. I really hope this session inspires you to start or grow your crystal collection and incorporate them into your manifestations. I will have a blog post on my website that goes into some more details about the information that I shared today. And if you'd like to show off your crystal collection or even just share the things that you're looking to manifest into your life, be sure to post with the hashtag ManifestYourBest2021. Up next, we're going to hear about the #1 secret to confidence from Bondi Sands. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Everyone, my name is Alexandra Peake and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Bondi Sands, located at our global HQ in Melbourne, Australia. I'm the longest serving team member, joining the brand just over 5.5 years ago. My career at Bondi Sands has been so exciting, and I've moved through the business, starting out as a senior brand manager, then to head of marketing, and now to my current role as CMO. I'm super passionate about my job and absolutely love creating and marketing products to our Bondi babes all over the world. For me, confidence is all about feeling good from the inside out. In a very busy role like mine, I need to be feeling my best mentally and physically, so I make it a priority to carve out time in my day to focus on this. My non-negotiable is my morning routine, which I start with a 5 to 10 minute meditation using an app or even just on YouTube, followed by a 30-minute walk or workout, whatever type of movement feels right for my body that day. This time really allows me to clear my mind, make a mental plan for how I want my day to go, and most importantly, gives me a feeling of doing something for myself before the craziness of the day kicks in, and it gives me a feeling of being in control and therefore more confident. From a beauty perspective, of course, a golden glow is an absolute must. I am a weekly tanner, so every Wednesday I'll have an evening of self-care and I'll prep my skin and then apply my favorite self-tan. At the moment, I am loving the Bondi Sands Aero Express. Having a busy job and lifestyle like mine, this is a perfect product to quickly give me the glow that I want. I immediately feel so much better and a lot more confident once I've applied my tan, because I find my clothes look better and my makeup looks so much nicer sitting on glowing skin. Thank you all so much for joining the event today, and good luck as you begin the school year. Our brand specialist Morgan will now walk you through a custom Bondi tanning routine that we think will help you feel as confident as possible to start it off right.
Hi, Bondi babes. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. My name is Morgan Kelly, and I'm the brand specialist at Bondi Sands, and I am so excited to share this custom beauty routine to help you all feel your absolute best, whether you're going back to work, back to school, going on a date, whatever it may be. I have worked at Bondi Sands for almost 2 years now, and I have tried every single one of our products, and this is my absolute go-to for any occasion. I am a huge believer that confidence does come from within, but I also know that sometimes I need just that little extra boost on the outside to really believe it. And so this routine is my favorite because it really is all about getting that healthy, glowing skin, protecting yourself from sun damage, and feeling confident about the products you're using and the brands you're aligning yourself with. Working at Bondi Sands has taught me that the perfect tan really does come down to having the perfect tanning routine in order to prep your skin and maintain your tan for the longest time possible. I love to treat this as my own little spa day, set time aside for myself to really take care of my skin, feel good about how I look. And I know we're all so busy, so I've intentionally picked a quick routine that you all can incorporate super easily. At Bondi Sands, we love to call it Thursday Tan Day. So I hope you guys can take this and try it out tonight, try it out next week. Whenever you do, definitely share it on social, tag Bondi Sands, tag myself. It's Mokel with 4 L's, and use our hashtag Bondi Sands Glowback so I can check it out and my team can check it out and we can see you all glowing. So step number 1 is I like to prep my skin with our body scrub. This stuff is so awesome. Whether you are tanning or not, it is really great to exfoliate your skin and just get all that dead skin off. This really helps you glow right from the start. And if you are tanning, this creates just the perfect canvas. I've learned that a bad tan really does come when you don't exfoliate. So this is a really, really important step. And it's oil-free, so it won't leave you feeling greasy and gross. It is not too harsh on your skin, and it will just make your whole shower smell like the beach. It is awesome. And so then when you're tanning, I love our Aero 1 Hour Express. This is so great because it is our aerated formula, makes it go on so quickly, dries immediately so you can put your clothes on. Don't worry about it transferring while you sit for an hour. And then you rinse it off and it's just this really universally beautiful golden olive toned glow. It will not be orange. It will not be streaky, especially if you apply with our application mitt. This really, really helps you get a perfect tan every single time. And for my face, I love to use our Pure Drops. These you just put right into your moisturizer. And the great thing about both 1 Hour Express and our Pure Drops is they are really customizable no matter what your skin tone is. With Aero, you can do, leave it on for a half hour if you're fairer skinned, an hour for just that classic glow, or up to 3 hours if you really do have deeper skin or just looking for a darker tan. And with our Pure Drops, it's great to just find whatever amount works for you. 4 is great for light. 12 is great if you want a deeper one. I usually do about 8. And then step 3 is our most important, sunscreen. I think we all know it is so important to wear sunscreen every day. So our fragrance-free 50 face and body is my absolute favorite. I have put every single person in my life onto this stuff and they're obsessed with it. It is made in Australia, which has the highest SPF regulations of the entire world. And so you know that it's really going to protect your skin and keep you from getting burnt. But it's also fragrance free. It won't clog your pores. You won't sweat it off. It's water resistant, reef friendly, very hydrating. And you can see it rubs in so well. And it just really makes your skin have this like nice shine to it. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but I can put this on with no makeup and you just feel really great and glowing and have just this beautiful shine, or it is a amazing primer under makeup as well. So love this. Definitely try it. Get it for anyone in your life and they will definitely thank you. And then our last step is the Pure Gradual Tanning Lotion. This is great if you're not tanning. You can put it on each day and just have a really nice, like, subtle glow. Or if you are tanning, this will help keep your tan lasting as long as possible. And our entire Pure line is one of my favorites because it is our sustainable self-tan. It is 100% recyclable packaging, fragrance and dye-free, clean ingredients, all listed, just really simple, really great. And it is just our most innovative line yet and one of my favorites, and absolutely love it. So that is the whole routine. Whenever you need a boost of confidence, I highly recommend trying this out. I would love to see it on social. Definitely tag Bondi Sands, use the hashtag Bondi Sands Glowback. And if you haven't already, definitely share your email on the Manifest Your Best event site. You will be entered to win one of 3 Bondi Sands prize packs, including all of the products I showed today, some Bondi Sands merchandise. And after the session or event, also make sure you go check it out, shop for yourself. We've made a custom code for you all. College Fashionista will get you 25% off pretty much the whole site on bondisands.com. So thank you all so much. I had so much fun. I hope everyone learned a tip or two on how to implement any of these tips into your skincare routine to ensure you are taking on the day confidently. I want to thank you all for being here on behalf of Bondi Sands, and make sure to check us out on social one more time at Bondi Sands on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all of it. And to wrap up our #1 secret to confidence, I am so excited to pass it along to one of my personal favorite influencers and a long-term partner with our brand, Alyssa Lynch, who will share what confidence means to her. Thank you all so much. It was so fun to be here today. Bye.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Lynch. I'm a content creator and ambassador for Bondi Sands, and just overall their biggest fan for so many years. I wanted to talk about confidence and what confidence means to me. Over the last couple years, I've definitely made feeling confident a priority, because I definitely think that when I'm confident, I show up as my best self. I've implemented certain things into my daily routine that have allowed me to gain the confidence that I have today, and I'm just super passionate about sharing those. It goes from the spectrum of morning routine and meditation and physical activity to what skincare products I use and my tanning products from Bondi Sands that I use, because I think like when I feel my best and I look in the mirror and I have glowy skin and I feel and smell amazing, I'm just like a much more confident person. So that's where Bondi Sands products come into play. I love to exfoliate my skin and use the coconut sea salt body scrub. It smells amazing, leaves my skin feeling so smooth, and I love to do that before I self-tan. This is the aerated self-tanning foam. It's the 1 Hour Express, which is just so great if you live kind of a more chaotic lifestyle. I can just put it on an hour later, shower it off, and as well as using the self-tanning face drops. Those mixed with the face SPF 50 from Bondi Sands allow me to have natural glowing skin without the damage from the actual sunshine, because I've been trying to be very careful about that. But yeah, I think that just implementing things into your life that make you feel good and using products that you can count on the ingredients being good, just like these ones, I think is super special. So I just wanted to share that, and good luck to all the ladies in the audience. And thanks for having me.
Everyone, welcome to Intention. My name is Jen, leader of Zen. You can find me on zenjen. I'm here with you guys to a bit about intentions and both of these. Now, what I want you to remember is no way of doing that feels good. Whatever feels good, just grab that and run with it. There is stuff that can come daily journaling. I personally journaling, and I strongly recommend. The reason daily morning is because
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Oh, my audio is off. Let's see, we're having some technical difficulties. Is the audio still bad? Okay, can you guys hear me? We had a few technical difficulties, but I think we're here now. Hi, everyone. I am Lindsay Albanese, and I am a CEO, and today I'm going to talk to you about CEOing your life. You may have seen me on so many social media platforms. There's too many to count. You may have seen me on Instagram, most recently TikTok, YouTube, or you might have purchased some of my products. I own an accessories brand and we sell to Nordstrom, and we're launching in Saks this holiday, so really exciting. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about business, and I'm going to share a little bit about me and how I became a CEO or career professional. And I am also going to give you guys some tips that you can take along your journey and some encouragement, because the reality is when you really take charge of your life and pursue big dreams, I hate to break it to you, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough, but you know what else? It's going to be unbelievably worth it. And I'm going to share some things today to prove that. Now, this live situation is a little strange because there's a little bit of a delay for me. So I wish I didn't see myself. Maybe I'll put this up in front of it and this will be a little easier. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. Okay, so let's chat about this. All right, so quick story about me. So I started out as a celebrity, as a fashion stylist in the entertainment business way back when in 2004. Isn't that crazy? This was like so long ago. So I lived in LA. I was a fashion stylist and I put in the hard work. Man, it was rough. I think I worked for 3 years and bartended before I got my first paying gig as a stylist. But once it kicked off, I had an entire career. I was a stylist at American Idol, Dancing with the Stars. I did Pantene commercials. I worked with and styled Sarah Hyland, Shay Mitchell, gosh, everyone from Kathy Griffin to I styled hosts on shows like Access Hollywood, man, The Today Show, Entertainment Tonight, and the list goes on. I think you guys get it now. So I had a really robust career in fashion, but from there I realized, you know what? And this is actually a good point. I traveled the world as a fashion stylist, but when I did it for like 10, 12 years, I realized, you know what? I feel like there's something else out there for me. And I know people would think that's crazy. Like, what? You're a fashion stylist. Wouldn't you want to do that forever? But I think it's important for you guys to know that just because you set out for a dream or a goal and you achieve that goal doesn't mean you have to stick with it forever. You really need to stick with your gut. If you succeed in something and you accomplish and you conquer something and you feel like there's something else out there, pivot and move. That is growth right there. And that is how you take your success to the next level, because you are listening to your intuition and your gut. So my gut told me I don't want to be a fashion stylist forever. So I wanted to be a TV style expert. So from there, I went on different shows talking about fashion. And then I heard about this thing called YouTube about 8 years ago. And I started my YouTube channel and I became an influencer. So I'm a retired fashion stylist, basically turned influencer. Then the influencer thing, I was like, okay, I had this idea for Top Tote, the hat holder I invented, and I wanted to launch an accessories brand. So 3 years ago, I invested my life savings and I self-funded my accessories brand, which is Lindsay Albanese. It's my accessories brand. We make products that make people's lives easier, make your life easier. And that's pretty much in a nutshell what I did. And I know it's a lot, and what you can tell from my journey is there's a lot of pivots, right? I would do something and I would conquer it, and then I would feel like, okay, I want to try this. And I think it's really important for you to listen to those little callings in your gut, because that is telling you the direction to go. So don't listen to the fear part, like, oh, I don't know, I just worked so hard for this. Like, do I really like pivot and move a different direction? Yes. So I really want to empower you guys with that. Okay, so describe what being a CEO of your life is. Truthfully, even right now, maybe you're in college, maybe you're not sure what you want to do with your career, whatever it may be. For me, being a CEO of your life is being decisive and understanding exactly what you want to do with your career and not letting anything get in your way until you achieve that goal. No matter how hard it is, no matter how many no's you get, to me, that is being the CEO of your life in your professional life. So that's the definition for me. Speak to how you set goals for yourself professionally. Okay, so before journaling was a big thing and writing things down was a big thing, you know, manifesting's huge right now. It's kind of like a buzzword, and it's incredible because I think it works. But way back when in 2004, before anyone was Googling, wow, that's crazy, when you were really just writing on paper, I would write down what it is that I wanted to do. And you guys, I know you've heard this a zillion times. This isn't groundbreaking information, but I share that because I did this way back in 2004 when I was starting out, before it was trendy. And look, you know, everything that I wrote down and set a clear intention really helped me focus on, oh yeah, this is what I want. I want to be a fashion stylist. I want to work on television shows. I want to work on movies. And really that was kind of like the starting point. As far as how I figured out what I wanted from my career, this is a great question, because I'm sure some of you out there are like, I don't know, I love so many things. I want to do everything. And I hate to break it to you, but you can't be the jack of all trades and a master at none. Initially, you do have to focus on one goal, because goal achieving is hard. It's hard ass work. It's dedication. It's compromise. It's sacrifice. And it's flexibility. So that's a lot of things, right? To just achieve one goal. So you really need to hone in on the one thing that you want to do and how you do this. So say you're someone out there who has a lot of things that you want to do. Write all the things that you want to do down. And then for each thing, write what it takes to make that thing happen. Once you write what it takes to make a goal happen, you might look at that list and be like, oh God, I don't want to do that, right? So that will help you hone in on what you want to do. So, okay, let's talk about, I want to talk about 3 very important things that you guys need to get comfortable with and do that will help excel and help you excel and succeed in your goals and your career, whatever you're mapping out your life to be. And these are things that I did that I truly believe helped me become not only successful financially, but also successful personally and purposefully, which I think is equally important, because if you have all the money in the world, but you feel like there's no purpose, you're miserable. Like, you know, so that's just the reality. Number 1, you guys have to speak up. The biggest opportunities that came to me from getting my first job at 23 years old at Entertainment Tonight, which was the biggest show on television of the time, to me selling my products to Nordstrom, to being on these different shows and talking about fashion on some of the biggest shows, I asked for these things. I wasn't shy. I was a stylist on the Britney Spears music video, the Toxic music video. The reason that I was assisting on that show is because I was somewhere and I heard her stylist was there, and I walked straight up to him and I said, hi, I'm Lindsay. You know, if you ever need any help on your shoot, like I would love to assist. And look, boom, I got the job. So just don't be shy. If there is a moment where, if you see an opportunity, or if you're in a situation where you see somebody or you feel like there's an opportunity that you could get, don't let it go. Seize that opportunity nicely. You know, the worst thing someone can say is, oh no, or maybe they'll be a little rude. Who gives a shit? This is your life that you're trying to map out and create. You know, who cares what they think? Go up to them, be really nice and be, you know, direct. It's all in how you say things. So speak up, or email people. Don't wait. Well, oh, I just emailed them. I don't want to bother. Who cares? Follow up. A second thing, this is perfect. The follow-up gets the fortune. Did you hear that? Like, write this down. Please write this down, because it's going to be, there's no truer words when trying to achieve your goals. The follow-up gets the fortune. I heard this at a conference for Avon. I know, it's so crazy, Avon, ages ago when I was speaking at this conference. And it's so true, because you guys have to understand people are busy. And especially if you're trying to get a job, break out in an industry, you have to understand the people who you are reaching out to help you break into that industry are very, very busy. And you need to increase your chances of them responding by following up. If you just email someone once, forget it. 90% chance they're not going to respond to you, telling you, especially if you're cold emailing. So please make sure you follow up. I would follow up, at first 3 days later, and then maybe a week later. And then honestly, if it's radio silence, then you pivot maybe after 3 times, but follow up gets the fortune. Again, I wouldn't have any other, some of the biggest opportunities in my life would have not come if I didn't follow up and follow up and follow up. Another thing, and then I'm going to answer some questions. So I don't know who's out there right now. I've just been talking like crazy. I don't know. And I'm sweating. I'm hot. It's hot out. I had to turn off the air conditioner because we're live right now. And I didn't want the background noise. So if you guys have any questions, please drop them in now, because I will answer. And also say hi. Like, I feel like I'm talking to myself a little bit. Another thing, so important, when you are emailing people for job opportunities, or I don't know, maybe you're emailing them about your service or your brand or your product or your small business, be specific in the subject line of your email. That is the most prime real estate that you have. It is your first impression. It is what piques people's interest. Put your details in there. So let's say you want an internship. Put in the subject line, seeking internship. Or let's say, I don't know, maybe you're a small business and you have like a cool lip gloss. Put some key buzzwords about that, like new vegan lip gloss. I don't know what it is. I don't know your product, but being specific in the subject line in a short, succinct sentence and telling people what you're doing, what you're selling, what you want in that subject line will increase your chances of people opening, because the busy people are looking at their emails and they'll read right away. And if they're interested, they'll open it up, so that's just something you can do to maximize your potential and your response rate when you're emailing people. Okay, question. Speaking up is so scary. How do you trust your ideas are interesting? Well, I think speaking up, I think when you think that something is scary, it's probably the direction that you need to go when it comes to your career. The scariest things in my life and my career were always the biggest opportunities that I ever had. So when you feel that something's scary, just say to yourself, oh, that means I got to do it. I got to do it. Like, if it's scary, I got to do it. And how do you trust that your ideas are interesting? Well, I'm not talking about how do we know what anything is interesting? Like, you just got to try. So don't try and judge what people are going to think. You just have to reach out or speak up. And initially, when you're reaching out, it isn't about you sharing a bunch of ideas, really. It is about just sharing maybe what you're looking for. Maybe it's a job opportunity. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're selling them something and it's getting to the point. And, you win some, you lose some. Some people won't think your idea is interesting and some people will. That's life. You can't please everyone, but you do have to try. So, okay. Who do you look up to? Who inspires you as you build out your path? Oh man, I look up truly to anybody who has invested their own money into launching a product or a business or anything, because talk about risk, putting your own money on the line is like the ultimate risk. So I am inspired by a lot of people. I have to say, when I think of who I look up to as far as my goals in my life, it would be Lori Grenier. She's an inventor and owns a bunch of patents. I'm an inventor and I own one patent. And then now she has grown her company and now she's acquired different businesses. So that is wildly admirable to me. She's not only an inventor, but she is a mentor and owns multiple businesses. Joy Mangano, I don't know if you guys know who that is. She's also an inventor. She has a massive brand on HSN. So I admire her as well. Sarah Blakely, pretty much since I'm in the inventor space, anyone who has invented anything is someone that I truly admire. I also admire young people who have so much confidence to make things happen that aren't conventional just because they're so full of passion. That's how I was, and that stuff pays off. That drive and that fearlessness and that confidence pays off. So those are the people that inspire me. I don't know how much time we're at, but let me see what else. I think we're about, because let's look at the time and see. Oh my gosh, I think we're right at time. So I think that's it for today. I hope you guys got something out of this. Please let me know. Give me a follow on at Lindsay Albanese is my Instagram. By Lindsay Albanese is my TikTok. Please DM me. We check our DMs, so I would love to see what you guys thought. I hope I gave you some takeaway and some confidence and some encouragement. Oh, but I think we have one more. I was doing my outro and we have one more question. Okay. How long, sorry, how long did it take for you to grow your public speaking skills, or were you always so good at expressing yourself? So I have always been an extrovert and very vocal and confident, even though I wasn't confident. So I guess just outspoken. But how to grow my speech, and remember you guys, I'm media trained. I've been doing YouTube and live television for over a decade. So I don't want, and I wasn't great at it in the beginning. So I just think it takes time. And I just think it takes just putting yourself out there. And also it is knowing your craft. So when I say this all the time, if you're nervous about speaking about what you want to do, your career, your product, your business, what you want, don't be, because it's what you know, right? And you need to trust in that. So I think a lot of, my clarity when I speak comes from the fact that I know this. This is what I know. I'm not talking about medical devices or, I don't know, astrology or whatever, I'm talking about my passion. So if you guys ever get the opportunity to speak on something, maybe it's even just an email on the phone, just have faith that this is what this is, or this, and that what might just be like what you want out of your career. You may not have it yet. So just believe in that. You are more powerful and you are more clear than you think you are. The jitters are inside, but if you are speaking about what you love and what you want to do, it will come out right. And I think that's it. Okay, you guys, I just want to thank, everyone, College Fashionista and Bondi Sands for having me. Please hit me up on Instagram at Lindsay Albanese. And again, we do a giveaway. I do a mentorship session on the first of every month on my Instagram. So please check me out there and maybe we can do a one-on-one session in the future. Thank you guys so much. You do have what it takes. You are capable. You just have to believe in it. I promise you, every single one of you out there. All right, have a good one. Bye.
Hello there. So we are going to switch gears just a little bit here and transition to some wind down ASMR. I am Fluidity. I have a channel on YouTube dedicated to ASMR and to relaxation that's called Fluidity ASMR. So I know there might be some of you who haven't really heard of ASMR before, but what it stands for is Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And that is the tingling feeling some people get in the back of their heads when something relaxing happens. So Whether or not you've experienced that before or not, I invite you to just go into this nice pampering wind down session with an open mind. I know we've been talking a lot about manifestation, but ASMR can be a great tool to go along with that to help you relax and ground yourself. So today, like I said, I'll be pampering you just a bit, and I'm going to start out just by brushing your hair. So I have a brush here, and I don't know about you, but I always love the feeling of people playing with my hair or styling my hair or giving me a haircut. It's relaxing, isn't it? So I'm gonna go ahead, let me grab a clean spot on the towel, and just wipe that off of you now. So just wipe, 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 wipe.
Wow, thank you so, so much for that session, Fluidity. That made me feel so relaxed. And thank you as well to all of our amazing speakers for lending your incredible talents and insights today. We are so grateful. We also want to shout out our incredible contributor, Jen, who was our host for the session we had planned on called the Magic of Intention Journaling. I know she has made some really incredible resources exclusively for attendees of this session, which is so amazing and generous of her. You can find the link in the chat. It's at zengenmeditation.com/manifestyourbest, and you will get a free manifesting magic guide courtesy of Jen. You can also follow her at zengen.meditation on TikTok and Instagram for more on meditation, manifesting, and journal prompts. You can also come right back here later at manifestyourbest.collegefashionista.com, and we'll have a special recorded session from Jen available to you to rewatch and journal along with her. So definitely come back and check that out soon. Now, we hope that whatever your next chapter is, whether it's a new semester, a new relationship, a new job, that today's sessions helped you feel empowered and just ready to tackle them and make them your absolute, absolute best. Don't forget to share your favorite moments with us and let us know the moments that stuck with you the most using hashtag ManifestYourBest2021 on social. You can also revisit everything you learned about today right here at manifestyourbest.collegefashionista.com after today's event. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And of course, a huge, huge thank you to our partner, Bondi Sands, for making today possible. If you haven't yet, make sure to check out all about the products that you learned about today below. And remember that you can use the promo code CollegeFashionista for 25% off site-wide with certain products excluded. Plus, there is still time to enter our mega giveaway with Bondi Sands. We're giving away 3 mega prize packs, and all you have to do is enter your email below by end of day today. So I want to just close out today's session with one last moment of intention setting. So if you'll please join me in closing your eyes and repeating after me. I am manifesting my best self starting today. You can go ahead and open your eyes, and I am just wishing you the best rest of your day, your week, and the coming weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.